What's going on? Yuri here, taking the dogs for a walk, heading out to Puerto Rico this afternoon, speaking of my good buddy Mark Wade's Puerto Rico Mastermind. So I want to share a quick little thing with you here to help you create better offers. So I had a lady message me on Instagram, and she was asking if I could give her some tips on how to improve her webinar funnel. And I was like, well, no, unless you're a client. And second, one of our commandments, as you may or may not know, is never give tips when transformation is required. So the reason I can't just say, okay, we'll try this or do that, is the reality is that when it comes to a webinar funnel, book funnel, it doesn't matter what type of funnel it is, there's never just one piece. And there might be one piece that can improve things, but it's very tough to pinpoint that unless you have the right guidance. Listen, I've been doing this for a long time, and the reason I think I'm one of the best is because I've been doing this for such a long time. Since 2006, I've been online. I've created hundreds of funnels, hundreds of sales pages, many failures, a couple big wins, a couple small wins, and I've learned a lot along the way, okay? When you don't have that wisdom and experience, it's very tough for you to be able to figure out what's not working. It's like you trying to see your own blind spot. It's almost it's close to impossible to do that. But when you have someone like a coach, like a mentor, who's done what you want to do, they can show you things you never even would have thought of. So with this lady's question, obviously I can't really give her a full answer to transform her webinar funnel, especially not in an Instagram message. But I do want to bring to light three things you need to consider with respect to your offers. With our clients, we talk about 3 M's. Not the sticky pad company, but 3 M's. And they are the following: market, message, magic. Market, message, magic. So the market is who's the list? Who's the audience? Who are you putting this thing in front of? Second is, what's the message? What is the message that you're putting in front of that audience? And third, what's the magic? What is the thing you're offering them? Is it a free webinar? Is it a book? Is it whatever? If any one of those M's is not firing properly, your funnel's not going to work properly. And it's very challenging to just give tips and advice to be like, hey, try this or do that or change this button to that button, because at the end of the day, those things don't matter. What really matters is what I just mentioned: the market, the message, and the magic. So you might have a great message, but it's put in front of the wrong market, right? You might be selling underwears, or let's say you might be selling bikinis, and your market is men. Obviously, there's going to be a bit of a disconnect there. So you really need to think about, this is one of the biggest things we tell our clients, is your webinar is usually not the problem until it's the problem. See, most people, if you're running some type of perfect client pipeline like we teach our clients, the biggest issues we find are on the attraction side, on the Facebook advertising side. What that looks like is your messaging and your ad is off, your audiences, your targeting is off, and that can make a huge difference. That can make a huge difference between a winning campaign and a failing campaign, is just knowing how to find the right people, the right audiences, and having the right message in front of them. Another big mistake I found when it comes to messaging is a lot of people think, I'm just going to put up one ad and that's going to build my business. Doesn't really work like that. If you look at the most successful businesses online, and again, who you see in terms of your news feed, the ads you see are going to be a bit different from mine. But when you look at the really successful, the people, the companies that have been around for a long time advertising, it's usually not one ad all the time. It's almost like there's a new ad every day. So here's the way I think of this: is Facebook is your blog. Facebook is your YouTube channel. It's your email list. Whatever you're going to send out to your list, put that up on Facebook. Put some money behind it. It's a new message. It's a new angle. It's going to attract different people. So the long of this, the short of the long, or the long of the short of the story is, it's tough to troubleshoot your own funnel because you only know what you know. And if you don't know what you don't know, then you can't really make improvements on the things you don't even know about. I know there's a lot of don't knows there. Anyways, if you want my help, I would be happy to offer some assistance under one condition. You obviously come to work with me. And the reason for that is because if we can sit down, you and I, for 2 days, actually in Toronto, June 26th and 27th, I can look over your shoulder and I can show you exactly what to avoid and exactly what to do to get the best results in your business, in your funnel. And listen, is it going to be a home run out of the ballpark? Probably not, but it's going to save you a huge amount of time versus trying to figure this out on your own. And I'm going to leave you with one final piece of advice is understand that when you deploy something, it's usually not going to be a home run right away. You're going to have to go back and forth. You're going to have to tweak, pivot, optimize. There's a few things you need to figure out before it really, really strikes its chord. So if you're not willing to do that, then find someone else who is, or just be realistic about the fact that, maybe this is not the thing for you. Anyways, if it is, I know I'm kind of going off on a tangent here. Anyways, if you want my help, June 26th and 27th, I'll be teaching our $1 Million Model in Toronto. 2 days live, intense, with yours truly. And I'll be going in depth about how to do all this stuff, right? How to figure out your market messaging and magic, how to really craft your $1 Million Model so that it works for your business. And if that's of interest to you, just type in the comments below, just put Toronto in the comments below. And we've got, I think, about 7 or 8 spots left. It's a small and intimate 2-day mastermind, and you have to be a health, fitness, or wellness coach who is looking to build your coaching business. If you want to get more clients and scale your coaching, this could be a really good fit. So if you're interested, Toronto in the comments, I'll send you more details. And for now, have an amazing day. Stay tuned. I'll be shooting some vids from Puerto Rico in the next couple of days. See you then.